runners are saying actually it's tricky conditions out there.
Yes, but these conditions, they do happen when you have big open lakes like this. You often have windy days, so you need to be ready to deal with it, and that's exactly what they did today.
Well, next up we have the final of the women's C2 200 meters. Again, 2 more Polish crews in this one, 2 Chinese crews as well. China have brought an absolutely enormous team, putting 2 crews in pretty much every event. In lane 1, we have Lucia Valova and Hanna Mikeciova of Slovakia. Already just getting called towards the start line. We've got a couple of minutes before the start of this C2 200-meter final. In lane 2, we have China's Xu Jieyi and Wan Yin. Lane 3, that's Ludmila Luzan and Anastasia Chetverikova of Ukraine. We saw them take bronze earlier in the C2 500, Luzan and Chetverikova. And in lane 4, that's Magda Stani and Julia Wolczak of Poland. In lane 5, a second Polish crew, that's Sylwia Szczebińska and Dorota Borowska, silver medalists at the World Championships last year. Really ones to watch in this C2 200-meter final. You see there in lane 6, that's Moldova's Daniela Kokiu and Maria Olarasu, bronze medalists at the Junior World Championships last year, so really going to test themselves on this World Championship, on the the World Cup senior stage. And in lane 7 we have China's Lin Wentun and Jiang Luqi, gold medalists at both World Cups in Szeged and Duisburg last year. So again, definitely ones to watch, certain medal contenders here in Poznan. And out in lane 9, that's the Ukrainian pairing, Olga Krikun and Olena Tsihankova.
Yep, and we have the French reigning junior world champions there to watch. Really great to see this young generation coming through, and I'm sure they'll be pushing the 500 meters Olympic event as well over the next few years.
So just being called slowly into the start bucket. Johnny, for you in these conditions, would it be a benefit to be first into the buckets or last into the buckets, or for you, does it all just depend on your race plan and what you like to do psychologically?
You've got to be ready for everything, because you can't just be expecting you'll always be the last in, because someone else could just go slower than you. So you just make sure you're not worrying about it too much. Try not to get in way before everyone else, but apart from that, you've just got to deal with what happens, and then you've got to be really calm when you're in the position now. You see them trying to hold the boat at the angle they want to now. It's not going to be easy, and then they're off quickly, which is good.
What a big start from Szczebińska and Borowska of Poland in lane 5. Wow, what power they're putting down there. Ukraine going well as well off the start, with China's Xu and Wan just behind them. But it is Poland's world silver medalists that are going well. Brilliant though from China in lane 7, that's Lin and Jiang. What a big start from them. They've got half a boat length lead going into the last 100 meters. It's China ahead of Poland, with Ukraine there in medal contention as well. What a big paddle from this Chinese pairing. 2 World Cup gold medals last year. Can they add another here in 2019? It's gold to China, silver goes to Poland, with Ukraine with the bronze. That was a really exciting race, especially with Poland getting such a good start and China absolutely powering through towards the end.
Yeah, when it came down to the paddling, to the top speed, you know, the Chinese weren't going to be touched. They were maybe conservative out the buckets, not the best on the start, but the rest of the race, they absolutely dominated that. Very impressive.
Yeah, such power, and to have sort of half a boat length lead over the field, over 200 metres. Yeah, they did have a good start, but nowhere near as good as that Polish crew. They've really got their starts nailed.
Yes, they did, and they just need to work on, you know, maintaining that now. They were both paddling on the same side as each other, so that might have been a little bit trickier in these conditions when they're racing against the crews that are maybe more balanced with one person paddling on either side.
And we can see Poland taking 4th, and I think that was France with the 5th place finish.
Yep, they'll be happy with that. As a young crew, you know, with 18-year-olds in there, that's really impressive.
And there we have Lin and Zhang of China. Really, really pleased with that performance. A really consistent pairing. As we said, gold in Szeged at the World Cup last year, gold in Duisburg. And exciting to see what they can do at the World Championships in Szeged again in August.
Yeah, the conditions here, they're kind of going up and down a little bit. That was probably a little bit better than it was for the women's K2. The wind had dropped a tiny bit, so it's kind of coming up and down, but generally still pretty wavy.
And there we have the final results: 43.85